Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Now today I'm going to share my thoughts to why I think AMD's Ryzen processors are taking unnecessary heat. Well, first of all, I hate the name of Ryzen or Ryzen, so in this video I'm going to refer to it as Zen. Now the Zen R7 processors are aimed to compete at Intel's i7 series. I hope you would know that unless you've been living under a rock for the past couple months. Before we get into the rant, I just want to let everyone know that I'm not an AMD fanboy nor an Intel fanboy. I'm simply a gamer that will think with his wallet as well as his brain when I buy PC components. AMD, in my opinion, has been taking unnecessary heat from both the AMD and Intel side. I will admit their gaming power isn't that outstanding. What you have to remember is that AMD didn't aim to absolutely annihilate Intel in every aspect. Their aim was to offer competitive pricing and performance to Intel's monopoly of processors. If you really whine about the gaming performance of a 1700X or an 1800X, look into further detail. If you went out and bought a 1700X or an 1800X for the sole intent of gaming, you deserve the wasted $400 or $500. I've never witnessed someone go out and buy a flagship processor for just gaming. When's the last time you saw someone go out and buy a 6950X for the sole intent of gaming and then complain that it's not that great? You don't, as they acknowledge it's a workstation processor, which is exactly what the 1700X and the 1800X are. These processors are a dream come true for video editors, renderers, and streamers. They no longer have to pay twice the price for the same performance. If you're an Intel fanboy, be my guest and go out and buy a 6900K or worse yet, the grossly overpriced 6950X. Just know that AMD brought back the competitive pricing and ended the Intel monopoly. The people who are whining about the R7's lineup on gaming performance are a little misled. Yes, Intel is still a lot better in some games, but a lot of the games are also optimized for Intel's processors. Hopefully, in the future, game developers will aim to optimize their games in game engines for Zen type of architecture for more cores and threads, which, of course, would level the playing field. The fact that AMD acknowledges Intel still has the edge in gaming performance will make them aim towards better gaming performance with their newer generations of processors. One thing that I think is incredible and needs to be remembered is that this is AMD's very first processor based on the 14 nanometer architecture, while this is Intel's fourth or fifth, I believe. The Zen processors may have some BIOS issues, but I don't know as I don't own one. But if they do, just remember that the X99 processors that had BIOS problems when they were first released, well, if my memory serves me correctly, as I read something about that a while back. So if it's incorrect, please inform me about it. Also, look at the thermals and the TDP of these chips and compare them to the X99 lineup especially. AMD did an impressive job of loading up the cores and threads that sip on power. I mean, the 1700's TDP of 65 watts is absolutely mind-blowing. I would love to get my hands on a 1700 and do some testing and experimentation of my own. Thank you AMD for this impressive lineup of processors that will now put things in reach of the people who just don't have enough money for Intel's flagship processors. You have brought back the price to performance war and put an end to overpriced processors. Let's hope the R5 and R3 can perform equally, if not better, in all the aspects of the R7 lineup, especially gaming. And let's hope that Vega will bring a fight to Nvidia also. I will not upgrade from my 1070 as it's still an absolutely incredible card. I just hope you can bring performance to the PCs of the people who simply can't afford Intel or Nvidia. Thank you AMD, keep up the good work. Let me know what you thought of my rant, and leave a like if you liked it, or agree with me, and leave a dislike, and let me know what you didn't like about it. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.